guys? Welcome to the channel. This is FN2188 here with a review of the Gaming Greats GameStop exclusive Republic Commando, or Boss as he is nicknamed. I have not played this game, but I do know that he is from the Delta Squad. So this will be an interesting review. This looks like a new body. Or I hear it could be reuse of Hunter, but I'm not going to assume that because I do not have the Hunter figure currently. So let's hop into this. Alright, so you can see through the window, really nice looking figure, at least from what I can tell. The paint job looks pretty nice, looks a little weathered. This does seem to be one of his accessories, but this logo is blocking the view of his gun, which looks to be not a regular gun. It looks, yeah, that looks like a different kind of blaster from the original game, which is a pretty old game if I remember correctly. So here's some pretty nice artwork of him on the side and a description of the character on the back. If you want to read that, pause right now. Some more of the beautiful artwork as well. All right, let's open him. Nice. Alright, so here he is out of box. And I gotta admit, he looks pretty clean. His backpack snaps on nicely and it goes in pretty snug. And he can grip the gun really well. Like, this blaster is just incredible. Like, the sculpt is pretty nice. The only thing I think would be missing is just a more metallic look. You know, I really dig this. If you don't know the game, definitely pick this one up because it is a beautiful, sleek looking figure, and it's got a nice heft to it too. It feels like, even without the backpack on, it feels like it's got a nice bulk to it. So when we get into the close details of the figure, you can tell that it's got a scuffed but pretty cleanly painted orange, or very reddish orange design to it, which works really nicely with the blue visor. That's how visors should look. They should be a little reflective, unless they're solid black, which also looks pretty clean. The helmet, I think it looks relatively accurate. It's a pretty nice job. I haven't seen many with QC issues when it comes to the paint on these in particular. Sometimes you'll see on clones that the paint, sometimes it's missing on the shoulder pads. Sometimes there's a little bit of a paint rub on the shoulder pads or anywhere else where there is a different color added to the figure on its design. But this one, it just really nailed it. Even here, that looks really nice. Having him without the backpack looks just as good, but then it's got this gaping hole. But I definitely prefer it to be here, and he would think that would be an issue, having a little bit more weight. He stands up perfectly fine, and you can get him, because of the articulation, into some really nice poses. As you can tell, his head goes all the way around, and could shift back and forth because of that neck. This is how far he looks up. That's his down. So tilt to the side, tilt to the other side. His chest can go about this much down, just about that much backward, and it could go about that far either side, which is quite a bit of movement. When we get into arms, they can go all the way around. Just make sure you watch your elbow pads, which these elbow pads are a ring that goes into the arm peg when it is pegged into the abdomen. No swivel here, I believe. This is a nice deep cut that allows you to get well over 90. And because it is pinless, it can move all the way around. When it gets to the wrist, this one can go down, back, and this one has the up and down for the trigger finger. There's no articulation from here down to the waist, but when you get into the legs, they can kick about this much forward and just a bit backward. His legs can go about this much backward, and they are on that pinless joint where you can turn it. Go about that much back, just a little forward the rocker. Alright, so here is a Shock Trooper with the new clone body compared to the Republic Commando. They are just about the same height. Probably not, because this one is a little bit taller helmet-wise, which does make sense because these are both clones. They should be around the same height. Compared to another figure, here he is next to the Shock Trooper from Battlefront. So, if you are a fan of the character, if you've ever played the game, or if you just want some nice clones, if you ever see this guy, it's definitely worth picking him up. He is a nice, pretty clean looking, nice sculpt, great detail. It's really nice. It's a nice figure. I love that Hasbro really knocked this one out of the park in terms of QC, because this one, I believe, was a highly wanted figure as well. So, yes, it kind of sucks that they made him a GameStop exclusive, but he is still, available on the website. So if you guys really want this figure, I recommend go get him. He's like 28 bucks on GameStop because he's exclusive, I believe. Anyways, that's going to be it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please stay tuned to the channel. I will be pumping out more action figure reviews. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. So thank you guys for watching, and that'll be about it. See you guys.